Hello and welcome to Just K, where we talk about everything that is health. If you're a subscriber, thank you for joining me again. If you're new here, I'm glad to have you. Sit back and get comfortable where we talk about everything that is health. Right now we're talking about spiritual health, and today is all about libations. What is a libation? How do you do one? So if you're thinking about libations, this is the place for you. In the last video, we discussed female or curved line feminine power, or Risha. I also gave you a little hint about a future video, and we'll talk about that later. But let's get started on libations. Libations is the ritual of pouring a drink offering to honor and appease the creator, lesser deities, and our ancestors, as well as any humans present, nature, and the environment around them. Pouring libations to a deceased ancestor or person is summoning their disposition. If you remember, African spirituality is about a basic way of life and values and principles at its core. Those values and principles were passed down from parent to child. In some practices, such as in the Yoruba of Nigeria, which is the one we're focusing on right now, the belief is that you can communicate with your ancestors up to 5 generations back. Libations are traditionally poured with cool water, wine, beer, alcohol, or even in some cases milk. The purpose is to bring balance and to promote cosmic order between the beings and the things around in the universe. There are 3 types of libations. There are public or community libations, and those are high energy, used to uplift and encourage a community action. Alcohol is usually used for these libations, and before the libations are poured, a noble elderly from the community must be asked to pour these libations. Personal libations. Personal libations are used in privacy, and it's your personal thing. You use it with a shrine or a plant, and that's usually done with water because it creates growth. There are also spiritual libations. Spiritual libations are often done with wine because they invoke the ancestors. There's some things you don't want to do while you're pouring libations. 1, you never want to pour libations for individuals whose lives were not moral or whose death was a result of moral issues. Again, you're summoning the disposition of the people you are calling as they were here in life. So when you're summoning a disposition, you're summoning their whole disposition, not the disposition of the way that person acted or interacted with you. So if you are summoning a cranky person, you're going to get a cranky disposition, which is going to make the energy around you cranky. You never pour libations for children who have passed on. The key to libations is to call forth the wisdom that the ancestor achieved during life. Children have not attained that wisdom. And that's not saying that babies aren't smart or they're born dumb. It's not about intelligence. We're talking about wisdom. Wisdom is knowing what to do with the intelligence that you have. There are various places to pour libations. You can pour libations in a plant or plants. It could be on a table. It could be in a big potted plant. You can pour it in dirt. So it's considered Mother Earth. In your backyard garden, you could put dirt in a pot or in a vessel. You could do it in just a vessel on the ground or on a table, like in a bowl or a pitcher. The important thing is to find a place where you wish to acknowledge and or invoke your ancestors. And whenever you want to invoke them, you do libations. Some general tips for pouring libations. I saw the term clean bowl, clean hand, feet, and mouth. Hands are the tools that you are using when you are invoking your ancestors. Your feet is your main source of incoming energies, and your mouth is the tool that you will speak to them with. And so it's important that they are clean. It's important to face east when you are doing your libations. And I'll explain that in the next video a little bit more, but I'll just let you know that the sun, Olodumare, rises in his grace from the east. Next, you want to pour the liquid in a glass with your right hand as you thank and thank your creator. While you're pouring, you're going to thank your creator. You're going to thank nature. You're going to thank the spirits or the orishas. You can say their names or any incantations you know. I'm going to put my last two videos here if you need to be reminded of who some of our most popular and favorite orishas are. You speak out your wishes while visualizing them in your head. So if you want a new job, you're going to be asking the ancestors for this new job, while in your head you're going to be imagining yourself going into this very job. Consider your mind is the dirt that the seed, this idea is the seed. The idea you want or the thing you want is the seed. Your mind is the dirt that's going to plant that seed. Your mouth is going to be the tools that sow that seed, good or bad. So be careful what you speak. Next, you're going to ask for protection from negative things, negative people, energies, entities, mindsets. Then you're going to move the glass to your left hand and you're going to offer to the ancestors of your bloodline of a good moral standing for 5 generations back. And you end the prayer with Ashe. When you pour libations for ancestors, it becomes easier for them to communicate not only with you, but with other living relatives. It also allows them to carry out any important tasks they may have close to this dimension. There's a cat right here playing with me right now as I'm doing this video. Hi, Lala Bug. Libations is a very important part of a lot of not just African spiritualities, but it's an important part of religion as well. You will find instances of pouring libations not only in the Bible, but you hear about it in a lot of other New Age spiritualities and religion. In the next video, I'm going to explain more about the facing east and why that was so important. And this is all about health. And so I'm going to talk about the relationships the orishas have with parts of your body. I'll even pull in a little bit of astrology in there and some of the herbs that are attached to particular orishas. So listen guys, this climate is crazy and we have been going through a lot, especially those of us who are black or of color. Be careful, take care of yourself, research before you make any decisions on which way to go or which way not to go. And remember, your health care is up to you. There is a system in place that doesn't work for people who look like me. Mind, body, and soul. We have to be healthy. Mind, body, and soul to make it through this. So let's all be healthy, happy, and prosperous together. Like, subscribe, click on the notification bell, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. I love you, family, and I hope this new year is starting out with many blessings for you. Till next time, bye.